Hi. Merry Christmas, my friends. And this is the spoiler review of Tulsa King, Episode 4, Visitation Place. So, at the end of last week, Dwight found out who was trying to kill him, and he confronts this guy. He's an old friend of his from back in the day before he went to jail, a guy called Manny, who's now escaped the gangster world and is living in Oklahoma with his wife and kids. And he just happens to be coincidental that Dwight is there too. But Manny initially thought, wow, this guy's in Oklahoma. He's trying to kill him, which is why Manny tried to kill Dwight. But they understand each other's issues, even though Dwight is very pissed off because Manny tried to kill him. And so now Manny is kind of back into his gangster life, working for Dwight, and he has to explain this to his wife and stuff. He's just started drinking again after not drinking for 15 years. It's something Manny didn't really want to get involved in, but now he has no choice. So one of the side hustles Dwight is doing is selling nitro gas, laughing gas, so to speak. Just going to these fairs and letting people inhale it, and then they get a little bit high and all of that. And these biker gangs, which will probably be one of the main antagonists for Dwight, they don't like that Dwight's boys are selling the laughing gas on their territory. And after a little confrontation with them, which led to nowhere, and the biker boys who didn't actually fight them, get punished by getting beaten up by their brethren for not fighting Dwight's guys, they come back and they fight Dwight's guys. They beat them up, take their money. So Dwight, obviously being the man that he is, has to retaliate. Now, some of the people in his group are just regular people, but he leads them, he gets them baseball bats. Even Tyson's father comes into play because nobody hurts his baby. And then they retaliate against the biker guys, they beat the shit out of them, take their money, and it's a job well done. Obviously, Dwight not being a young man anymore, this beating has taken a little bit of a toll on him, but he's still good to go. And on top of that, we also find out about Dwight's past. He has a younger brother called Joe, and Joe is dying. We find out from his sister as well, and it's a really touching moment because Dwight brings up a story from him and Joe's past about how they once thought they met God, and obviously they were mistaken. They were kids at the time, but Dwight tells Joe, "Listen, my brother, next time if you think you've met God, go with him." Basically saying, look, I know you're in so much agony, you're in so much pain, and you're gonna probably die. So don't let yourself struggle to live. Die, and one day I will see you again. It's a very touching moment, and I almost came to tears. We also see Dwight's girlfriend from the FBI or CIA or whatever that division is. It's not really his girlfriend, but the girl he's banged a couple of times now. She's going to bars and meeting guys and stuff, but she's not feeling very fulfilled. Yes, she fucked some dude and all of that, and he got what he wanted, but then he leaves and she's left alone. And I think it's a bit of a reflection that maybe she wants more in her life than just meeting random dudes in bars and fucking them, so we'll see how that goes as well. And regarding money, it seems that the old life is now coming back in a more positive way. His neighbor, who's very rude to him and has his dog shit on his lawn, well, Manny finally had enough of that. After stepping in some dog shit, he went up to his neighbor and then wiped the fucking boot in his neighbor's face and then went on to beat the shit out of him. Kinda reminded me of that scene from Goodfellas where Henry Hill beat up his then-to-be wife's next-door neighbor who was coming on to her. A very similar sort of vibe. Anyway, excellent episode of Tulsa King. I think next week we're going to be going into the funeral of Dwight's brother. I don't think he obviously lives. If you saw the series or saw the episode, you would see that he was pretty much on his deathbed, and Dwight was basically talking to a corpse pretty much. So I think Joe is dead, Dwight's brother. The funeral is going to happen. There's going to be all of these gangsters and stuff. You'll probably see his daughter as well, who attend her uncle's funeral and all of that. So a lot of the blast from the past is going to be happening for Dwight next week, as well as the retaliation now from the bikers, because unfortunately with this sort of thing, when after one person retaliates, another person retaliates, and they retaliate back, and then they retaliate back, and unfortunately, it's constant retaliation. So it looks like some of Dwight's flock might get fucked by the bikers. We'll see how that pans out. And it's also good to see Badface again, that Native American man. I like him very much. I hope to see him more in future episodes. He's a good badass. Okay, let me know what you think of this episode. I enjoyed it very much. It gets a 8 out of 10 for me. 8. Yes, 8. 8. 8 out of 10. Okay. Now don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest YouTube channel you never heard of. You'll see me, Santa Claus, up to the 24th of December. And after that, Sam will be back if you're wondering where the hell he's gone. He's in my basement right now. Okay, bye-bye. Merry Christmas, my friends.